let's do it, man. It's time to lock them motherfucking gates. Let's turn this up.
Man, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy E Will. We back with the Lock the Gates podcast, man. Look, I just had to hit on something real quick, man. I've been seeing a whole bunch of videos, about Derrick Henry working out in Dallas and Derrick Henry going to the Cowboys. And, I think Rich Eisen said something on his show talking about the Dallas Cowboys want to go to the Super Bowl. They need to go all in and get Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins because both are starving for titles and this and that. First of all, I didn't see enough of the Cowboys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Every year I think the Cowboys going to do something, man, it just goes all the way down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they feel like Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins is going to put the Cowboys over the top. I really don't feel like that. I mean, how long has it been since Dallas done won a title? I mean, I know it's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Even when I, growing up when I was a little boy, man, like everybody used to love the Cowboys. Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. You know what I'm saying? But just to say if you plug Derrick Henry in on the Cowboys, they automatically get the championship, I don't necessarily see that. And then it kind of pisses me off because it's like everybody just want the Titans to give away all their stars, all the stars that they got left. Everybody want the Titans to just give them away. Our Titans ain't trying to win. They're not trying to do anything. I mean, hell, why would they need Derrick Henry and DeAndre Hopkins? I mean, they're not trying to do anything. I mean, what's the objective? The objective is to win games. DeAndre Hopkins is still under contract anyway for another year. It would just be stupid for the Titans to get rid of him. He was your best receiver last year. He was your best receiver last year. You didn't have nobody else out there. Treylon Burks barely stay on the field. God, he barely stay on the field, man. Like, you see flashes from Treylon Burks, but I'm just trying to figure out when are we going to see those flashes stay on the field continuously and continuously work through each game, each week. Like, he'll show you something in one game, but like I think the Green Bay game 2 years ago, a year ago or whatever, that was the best Treylon Burks game I done seen. I ain't seen really nothing from Treylon Burks since, except for that hell of a catch he made for a touchdown against the Eagles when he got sandwiched in between two defenders. But other than that, man, I have not seen Treylon Burks. So why would we get rid of DeAndre Hopkins? You got a young Will Levis coming up. You know what I'm saying? He need it. Why would we get, of course, Derrick Henry is a free agent, but I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to bring Derrick Henry back. I love Tajay Spears. Spears is going to be deadly for us, especially in Callahan's offense, which I think he's going to use Spears as much as he can. I looked at the way the Bengals used Joe Mixon a lot out the backfield. And I know because Joe Mixon was killing us a couple times. So I'm just getting so sick of the media, man. They always want to take everything from the Titans. They want to take the players. Oh, Derrick Henry should just go to the Cowboys. The Cowboys should try to get, DeAndre Hopkins for the Titans. Don't get me wrong, man. Yes, I want to get younger. Yes, I want our teams to get younger. But I'm also trying to win today. I'm not trying to sit up and just be losing. And this past season was rough. I ain't gonna lie, for the past 3 years, I say the past two seasons been bad. And I ain't even gonna say that, man, because like I said, the season before this past season, man, we was 7-3 at one point. We was on the road to taking the South again. We should have had the South and still almost had it with Dobbs. So of course we had to we had to take that on back from Jacksonville this year. You know what I'm saying? We had to go and cook them, and get that on back. That ain't sit right with us last year. But it's just crazy to me, man, how it's like, oh yeah, just go to the Titans and take all their players. Like, now, look, I ain't trying to put my foot in my mouth. Titans gonna surprise some people this year, I'm telling you. When you get a breath of fresh air, listen, I'm not sitting up here saying we're finna go win no Super Bowl. I'm not saying we're gonna be some big contenders and all of that. No, that's not what I'm saying. But I will think, I do think we will be competitive. highly competitive, especially in this division, for sure. Will Levis, I hope Will Levis is the guy. I believe he's the guy. I hope he's the guy. Callahan got his hands full. I love getting his father, Bill Callahan. We need work on this O-line ASAP. And I know D. Henry, man, I'm hoping that's kind of in his head. Like, okay, Bill Callahan come in. I might get back to 1,500 next year. Titans offensive line will be better next year, y'all. I'm telling y'all that right now. Titans offensive line will be better. This is a team that really used to be known for our physicality. Our offensive line, our defensive line used to be the strongest parts of our team. We're going to wear you down 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wear you down. The fourth quarter comes, that's usually when we can strike and go and get the dub. But, all this talk, man, from the national media, just talking about, go get the Titans players. This is where DeAndre Hopkins, which I keep hearing DeAndre Hopkins' name coming up everywhere, is getting traded and dropped. I don't understand why you would get rid of DeAndre Hopkins. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. He was your best receiver last year. Like I said, he was your best receiver. And you still got him for another year in the contract. Go get you somebody to put with DeAndre Hopkins, please. So we can be competitive. Go get you a speedster. Whether that's a doozy out the draft. Let me tell you something. I watched some highlights on Malik Neighbors from LSU. Playmaker. Could take it to the crib any catch. From a 5-yard dig to a straight bomb. Take it to the crib. When is the last time the Titans really had a player? And listen, don't get me wrong, I'm not at Derrick Henry, past 2 years, he ain't been just breaking the big runs like he used to. I'm talking about what wide receiver, that did we really have that was really taking it to the crib that could do anything like it the past 2 years. And when he caught the ball, you got excited. Nobody. Even D-Hop, as much as I like D-Hop, man, D-Hop cold. He's still cold right now at his age. But, D-Hop don't get that type of separation. D-Hop got hands. You know what I'm saying? He going to run you a nice route. He got hands, but his separation ain't like that, man. He like to win them 50-50 balls. That's what he like to do. And he great at it. But, come on, man. We need a receiver that he touched that ball, he going to hit you with 4.3, 4.4 speed and get up out of there. That type of stuff right there would change the Titans to me. Let's turn into speed. Get us some speed. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have the big receivers who can block. I seen my boy Titans Idiot Nation putting up Bowers for Georgia. Listen, I know we need some offensive linemen, but I told y'all before, get me a playmaker. See, you can get over that offensive line stuff, man. Teams have had bad offensive lines and still made it to the Super Bowl and even deeper. See, Cincinnati Bengals did it that year when we sacked them 9 times. You need playmakers, man. All that other stuff don't matter. If you got 30 seconds on that clock, you got a minute, 50 seconds, you got a 2-minute warning, you need some players who can go down and get you a touchdown at the end of the game. You need playmakers, man. So, the way I look at it, if Malik Neighbors is there, I'm snatching him. Aduzier, Washington, there, snatching him. Bowers, snatching him. Look, I love Chig to death. Man, I don't know about Chig hands, though, but I love Chig to death. I love his speed. I love the agility. He really showing me like Jonnu Smith type, player. I love it, but he's not, his hands ain't where I want him to be at right now. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? He might get better, man. We getting a whole new coaching staff in here. So he might get better. But that's all I was really hitting on today, man. I just want to address this Derrick Henry stuff, man, because listen, I want the king back like everybody else. I know there's some fans who feel like, the Titans' identity is going to stay the same if you got Derrick Henry. That's not true. Because I can tell you right now, if Derrick Henry go to another team, they not finna run him no 25, 30 times a game. We do that because we love Derrick Henry. You know what I'm saying? We do that because we love Derrick Henry. And we know Derrick Henry can carry that rock like that. We know what he can do. But I'm going to tell you something. Them other coordinators on the other teams ain't finna run him like that. They're not going to run Derrick Henry like that. And my thing is it really cool to go to another team and get a Super Bowl, but you ain't really put in on it like that? I mean, all right, D, so you can stay here. I mean, you will still probably touch the ball 15, 20 a game. You're going to get over 1,000 yards this year for sure. You'll probably still get your 12, 13, 14, 15 touchdowns. To me, you go win the Super Bowl, okay, I was a legitimate part of that road to the Super Bowl. Like, I was a legitimate piece on why that team won the Super Bowl. I don't understand why these players want to go to these teams and they want to just ride the bench, cut their production in half just to go get a ring. I mean, it just don't hit the same to me. It don't hit the same to me. If I'm sitting down and I'm telling my grandson, hey, I'm just going to go in basketball terms. If I'm telling my grandson that, hey, man, shoot, your granddaddy, he won the championship right here. Oh, granddaddy, what was your stats? I played, about 5, 10 minutes, man. I had about 2 points, 0, rebound, 2 assists. Compared to if I was really the man, 34 points, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. Yeah, okay, I really put in on that championship. But I just don't understand why guys want to try to go get with these teams. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know Derrick Henry probably feel like he's won the championship on every level. I just don't know if it hit the same if you go to a loaded team and then you go win a championship. I just don't know. Because at the end of the day, in my mind, I'm feeling like I couldn't carry us over that hump when it really was just on me, though. And to me, that just hit different to me. That's just me. But yeah, hey, man, leave y'all comments, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like the page, man. Hey, I'm going to hit y'all with another one. It's your boy E. Will, man. I'm out.